Hello everyone, my name is Nintendo and welcome to the final black card deck, the card showcase for TEPPEN. We're doing the black cards now for the Ada expansion. With me as always is the voice in my head, XprtHunter. Hello my man.
Yo, what's good everyone?
Alright guys, let's get this underway. We got the final set here, the final part of the cards, and yeah, it's been a pretty interesting expansion all around. Let's start things off with the first one. One cost action, Truth Revealed. Give, after taking damage and surviving, give random enemy unit -2 HP to one friendly black unit with an MP cost of 6 or less. So basically, you give one of your friendly units, after they take damage, they inflict a random enemy unit 2 HP.
Oh, my bad. I had a yawn.
Somebody had to yawn.
Yeah, it's not bad. Give after taking but the unit has to survive, right?
It's got to survive. Yes, that's all. The unit just has
it's
to
one
survive.
cost.
It's a one
cost
cost
card, so it's not bad. But I mean, there's other one costs that you'd preferably run, right? Like Predation, Master of the Hado. I mean, I don't know, it has a lot of competition, this card, so...
It does. Like, we'll have to see. I'm not sure. I don't think anyone's playing it now, but eventually, I think this card can definitely see a lot of play. It depends on the deck.
I mean, it's also competing with another card that we're gonna go over, High Altitude Attack.
Yeah, we'll definitely be getting into that one, but next up is actually Parasites. That card's coming. This is a one cost action. Destroy one friendly black unit, then give one random enemy unit -1 HP equal to destroyed unit's attack. So
I think this card's a lot better than
the first one,
Truth Revealed.
Truth Revealed, yeah. Yeah, because you pop a unit, especially if you want to destroy something, and then you destroy a unit based on your unit's attack. So.
And it's minus HP, so just like the other card, but this one you sack a unit and you just get that. I don't know. Just the same thing though. It's like if Predation wasn't like as good as it is, then maybe you could probably see yourself playing this card. But I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's a little tricky here and there, trying to figure out where it can go, but I get that. It makes sense. So, yeah, it's an alright card. In future, I think we can see this card being played. Alright, here we go. Now this card is High Altitude Attack. One cost action. You sacrifice 2 life. You give one random black unit in your hand or X pocket with an MP cost of 6 or less, +1/+1, and rush. If you've got 15 life or less, additionally give Crush for 1 attack. So this is the best card for Spike Launch deck. It's really good.
Yeah, high altitude attack is really good. I mean, I don't think this card is just necessary for Spike Launch or anything like that. It's like you can put this in any black deck, to be honest.
No, I agree. Yeah, you could definitely go in any black deck. I mean, highly suited, you would play Spike Launch because it is adding to your turtle. But you can definitely throw it in any other black deck or any other dual color deck in general. So yeah, I like it.
It's only black units though, so dual color, I don't know.
Oh, forgot that. Yeah, my bad. Yep. So only just black decks. So yeah, they knew it could be abused. Good. I'm glad. I'm pretty sure this was revealed just before Ada was revealed and all that, but this was like a last minute, like one of the last few minute black cards that was revealed. So pretty cool. I definitely like it a lot.
Yeah, it's a good card.
All right. Next up, we got the 2 cost action Supply Case. You give +1/+1 to a friendly unit. You add a supply case to your deck to your to your X pocket. So it's a good cycle card to cycle and keep buffing units. Now this says units, so this can be used in dual color.
Yeah, this card's okay. So it buffs a card in your hand and it searches another supply case. So it thins the deck and it gives you a buff. It's pretty good.
To a friendly unit. It doesn't say in your hand, so I don't know. I'm assuming the field. As far as I see it.
maybe, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. So it buffs the unit on the board, and it adds another supply case. So since the deck gives you a buff,
I mean, it
I
works.
think it's okay.
Yeah, it works. It's fine. It does the
It's
job.
not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's okay.
It's okay. If it was one, maybe better.
Yeah, it's just that there's so many one-cost actions that do +1/+1.
Yeah, I know. What the hell? Why not another one?
But this one, I understand why they felt like maybe make it 2-cost because it searches out another copy of itself.
Yeah, I get that.
So so I think that's the reasoning behind it. But I think it's good.
Yeah, I still think it's fine. All right, Drain Demos, 3-cost creature with 3/2. It has Revenge. Revenge against +1 attack. When played, turn one other random friendly unit with 2 HP or less into a Dark Parasite, which is basically another Drain Demos. So, and the same effect applies. So, this unit can just swarm the board based on low HP units. I haven't really seen anyone playing this at all.
I think the card's a meme.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to understand, like, there was some kind of revenge support, but I don't know about this one particularly. I don't.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, doesn't let me say Dark Parasite.
I don't think
Yeah,
you
Dark
would
Parasite
really
has revenge. Dark Parasite has revenge, so I mean, like maybe a revenge spam deck. You could probably play this card in.
Yeah, that's about it. You're really playing this when you make sure you got a unit 2 HP or less, but then you can get another version of it on the field. I guess that just keep spamming the revenge, but I gotta see a pretty interesting revenge deck to really get the Drain Demos shit working. But yeah, that's something to mill about and think on. All right, Hunter Y, a 3-cost 3/2 has Revenge. The Revenge is it gains attacking, it gains +3 attack, so it's weird. Like, this thing has got to finish its attacking to gain +3 attack when it comes back. And then Death, it deals 1 damage to the enemy hero.
Also has revenge.
I did say that. So, like, it hits the board, fine. It dies. It comes back. It's a 2-cost. And then it's got to complete 100% attacking in order to get that 3+ attack.
I mean, it's okay. That +3 attack is like extra, I think.
It's extra.
This card's mainly just like a blocker. It's like a zombie, but just without the MP gain.
Without the MP gain, it's another revenge type blocker, but yeah, there's no actual changes to its stats. I figured maybe if it went like +1, +2, might have been okay.
Zombie's still better because he gives you that 1 MP.
Yeah, I still stick with traditional zombie in that situation. I still think that's probably better than that. Alright. Nergigante, 3-cost 1/8. This was revealed during the early days, during just before release. Oh, no, this was, when they announced Ada. Attacking, sacrifice 2 life, gain +1 attack. Dude is great. I like it a lot. It just sucks if you're versing green.
Yeah, he'll get sealed, right?
Couldn't even get this dude to pop off because I kept sealing it immediately. Absolutely hated it.
Yeah, you played 2 of them and they both got sealed.
It's like, hey, at green, I'll have every freaking seal available. I can't even get this dude to work. Like, it's a great card for Spike Launcher. It sucks.
I think if they had Rush. If they had Rush, I think that would fix it. At least that way it could become a 2/8 before it gets sealed.
Yeah. I'd be okay if it had Rush. At least Rush for 1 attack. Oh, obviously for 1 attack, but I'd be okay with that. At least, yeah, I can get it to a 2/8 just before being sealed, and at least I get to sacrifice some life. I'm playing in Spike Launch. I want to sacrifice some life here, please.
I think if he had Rush, this guy would be way better than he is right now, just because of the green matchup. You know.
Well, I mean,
by the time he does make it, yeah, sometimes he'll get sealed.
If he can get targeted by the other card, high altitude attack, then you know he's got the rush, so it's cool. If he gets targeted, it targets randomly, but if he gets targeted, like it'd be great, because then he's got that rush.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, kind of annoying sometimes, but oh well, we do what we can.
That's probably why they didn't give him rush though, because they made high altitude attack, so they were probably like, oh, they can work together. That'll be fine.
Yeah, work together. RNG, thank you very much. All right. Next up, we got Lord of the Sewers, 3-cost action. This is the Resident Evil 3 remake of the Hunters. No, not the Hunters. Some other creature, I forget. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's referencing the bioweapon capsule. But anyway, you sack 3 life. You add a bioweapon capsule to your X pocket, and a bioweapon capsule is a 3-cost 0/1 attack unit. On death, it places a brutal bioweapon in the same board slot, and the brutal bioweapon is a core unit. When played, it sacrifices 3 life. Because I think, because it places this unit. It ignores that when played ability, so you don't have to worry about losing life. But you get a big unit, but it needs to die. That's the thing about the bioweapon capsule. It has to die. So
I don't like this card, to be honest.
If there was a better way to,
it's just a little slow.
It's slow. I don't mind that I sack to get this to my hand, but if there's a better way to get brutal bioweapon to the field without it
would be better. It would be better if it placed it on the field instead of your hand.
Yeah, I think if it put this on the field, maybe, because you really want this thing to die as quick as possible. So I like the idea of it, because you know the thing is freaking powerful as it is for a 5-cost. Its stats are pretty good. So, yeah, I will have to see. I like it, but it's just a bit slow. So, yeah, maybe we'll see in future what it can possibly do. Next up is the Upstart, 3-cost action. Give one friendly unit +2/+5, and when the HP becomes 3 or less, you destroy that unit. A fair kind of buff, I guess. I mean, if you put it on a big unit. It'll be a while before it dies if it drops to 3 HP or less, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
But what's the word that they use in the X podcast? It's a cute card.
Cute. I mean, it's okay. It's just that the unit dies once it hits 3 or less HP. I mean, 2/5 is a pretty big buff, to be honest.
It is a nice buff. That's how I look at it. That's a nice buff. +3/+5. I guess it's gotta depend on what unit you're putting it on. That's all.
Again, you put it on like on a revenge unit, and I guess it's okay.
Yeah, because you know it dies and then it's gonna come back. So maybe again, just more testing's gotta be done with a bunch of these cards. I guess. Like I haven't really gone into trying out black stuff. We've just kind of been hanging around with purple stuff. So I don't know. Maybe we can start tinkering with some things.
It's okay, but it is a pretty big buff though. +2/+5 is pretty big. But then again, you know, losing your unit once it hits 3 HP.
Yeah, kind of sucks. All right, flanking maneuver, 3-cost action. Add 2 units in your deck with Revenge active to the X pocket. So that's cool getting 2, because a lot of the Revenge cycle cards to get a unit to your hand was always a 1-off. So now we have the chance to bring 2. I like this because it's the twins surrounding Akuma. So this is cool.
Yeah, I don't think this card is bad. If your deck is built around Revenge.
No, definitely. This is good for Revenge. A Revenge-based deck. Now, I'm a big fan of Revenge, so I don't know. I gotta look into it, that's all.
I mean, if you play this card, I don't think you run the hero art. Wesker's hero art. I think you just play this instead of that.
2 or 3? That's the question.
Well, I mean, if your deck's built around Revenge, you probably run 3.
Probably run 3, yeah.
I mean, if you're not running what's hero art, because come on, The hero art is still bad. You definitely don't even want to run that. Even with revenge memes, like it's still bad.
Yeah. It's still pretty bad.
So like, yeah, you're getting a revenge unit with your hero art, but you're giving yourself because you could be using something else like Dark Destruction. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I get that stuff. Well, I'll wait and see. More tinkering in the lab for things. Okay, so this is one of the lore cards that was revealed, I think, just before. I can't remember. Deathmatch Invitation, a 3-cost epic. You give all units +2/+1, and death, sacrifice 2 life. This card's actually really good. I gotta admit, I actually like this card a lot. Just giving the death effect to, let's say, if they bring out X-Hunters or Oichi swarms the board. Stuff like that. If green sets up all the little, what is it? What's this? The swarm summoning? Do this. You know, all those units will die and they'll take 6 damage, so...
Leader summons, yeah.
Leader summon, so...
not bad.
It's not bad. I like it in this situation. Like, it's positive and negative. Like, it's positive for spike launchless. You know, if you got units, you want to do it. Because you won't care, I guess, because, you know, you'll be sacking life and all that. You are buffing all units, but it's sort of just like, it's a given. You can take that.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, I do like this card, so it's a nice little bit of a risk versus reward there. Next up, we got Oswell E. Spencer, 4-cost 2/3 human. When played, he places 1 infected onto the field. Infected is not the zombie we're thinking of, but it's just infected. So, and that's the revenge 1+1/3. Yeah.
He's meh, to be honest.
Meh. I mean, it's supporting the revenge cycle shit, but I don't know if you would really play him.
No, in a revenge deck you probably would play him. You get 2 units for the price of 1, so in that regard it's okay.
Yeah, I just wish his stats were kind of better, but then probably not.
Yeah, but because infected is a 3-cost and
he's a 4.
He's a 4. So technically, for the price of 7 mana that it would normally be, you're getting it for 4. So.
Yeah, I kind of wish he did something more. Like, if he died, he would give a unit revenge or something, or buff something. I just wish, upon death, he did something else. That's all.
Yeah, maybe if he had revenge, right?
Maybe, yeah, if he had revenge, that'd be fine. I think if he died, he would give revenge to, like, up to 2 units on your board or something. Like, if to really go with the whole revenge cycle thing, like, a unit should give more.
Or if he died, he searches for a revenge unit. I don't know.
If he died, he places a revenge unit active onto the field. Fucking, I would love that.
No. He's already giving you a free unit, and then to give you another free unit. No.
Okay, wishful thinking. Fine. Death put a revenge into your hand or X pocket. That's fine.
He's okay. He's okay. He gives you another revenge, so it's okay.
Solo is a 4-cost 3/2 human machine. He has flight. When played, if your hero's life is 15 or less, he gains +1/+3. It's good in that spike launch match. Like, he will replace Dynarex because Dynarex will be leaving after rotation, so he's a good replacement for that.
Yeah, he replaces Dynarex.
And, you know, he's got flight, so, you know, flight's always an issue. So, it's good.
I mean, other than that, it's kind of just all there is to say about him.
The what now? Sorry? I missed that.
Spike launch, +1/+3. Good support.
Yeah.
Other than that, not much.
Not much
else.
Not much else to it, but yeah, good for spike launch. The new Akuma card, which was revealed during Ada's reveal, 4/3/2, he has Crush. When another friendly unit dies, he gains +1 HP. When you ascend with him, he destroys all enemies with 3 HP or less. It's actually a really good card. especially paired with spirits, it's actually really strong. I have to admit that, having definitely given that a crack with Kyle's deck. I got a pretty mad setup with it when I dropped a unit that did like minus HP and all that, and I sended over it, so it did drop the HP of a unit, and I just wiped the board because they were all 2 HP and 1. And so that Akuma just went to 3 what was it? 1 he got a +4 on his HP. That was sick. It was great.
I mean, I still think this card is just best in Raging Demon.
Raging Demon, yeah. It works. But it's still a cool unit, so you got to be very careful how you play him and how you set him up. Otherwise, yeah. Other than that, it's still very good. Alright. Chains of Fates. 4-cost action. You give one friendly unit +2 attack. Give that unit attacking. Place one random unit from your graveyard onto the field and destroy after 1 attack. So this is kind of Ouroboros support, but I guess you could technically run this in any black deck. Not that I'm actually seeing this card used at all, to be truthfully honest.
I mean, this card, you could use it in Uro, but I think you could also use it in Revenge. Like, once the Revenge is gone from the... Like, okay, you get a unit, right, with Revenge. It dies, it comes back.
Yeah.
You play it again, that unit's dead. You use this card to bring it back, it gets Revenge again once it dies.
Yeah. So, it cycles again. So, yeah, if I look at it that way, yeah.
So, if you use it with the new Wesker that we got, the 6 cost, you can loop him even more.
Yes, when he brings it. Actually, that's a good combo. Oh, I love that. We'll get to the new Wesker. I love the new Wesker. I dig that. It's my only gripe is that it's a 4-cost. I guess if it was 3, I'd love it more, but I'll take 4. But it does give +2 attack, I guess.
Yeah, I think they made it 4 because they don't want people to like abuse it.
Which is fine.
I think you can't. I think that you can find a way to abuse that card, to be honest.
I think so too. We got Dreadful Business, the 4-cost legendary. It destroys 1 unit with an MP cost of 6 or less, and you distribute HP split among all units with the same control equal to the destroyed unit's HP. So this is a terrifying destruction for black because it's a 4-cost and you can pop a 6 unit or less. If they have 2 other units, the unit you destroy will give its HP to the other units on the field. That's if you couldn't get the clarification right. But I think it's a good destruction. It's very powerful for black. Like, ridiculously good. Yeah.
Yeah, this card's good. It's just when there's no other units on the board.
Oh, it's better. When they don't have anything else in one unit, it's better. But when they have other units and you got nothing else to do, you gotta go for it. So, I mean, that's the downside, which I'm okay with, that you're giving HP to their other units.
But sometimes it could definitely kind of bite you in the butt because that unit that is getting that HP is gonna be on the field for a while.
Yeah, I get that. It sucks that way, but like it's them risks you gotta take.
It's a risk, but is it really worth it if there's 2 really good units on the board? Because yeah, you're getting rid of 1 really good unit, but if they have a 2nd really good unit, I mean, you're giving it a lot of HP, and that's going to be another threat.
Yeah, no, I get that. You got to choose your moments wisely, but I do love the fact that it is just Bison on his throne. I just love that. This card
is good. It's just, you definitely got to be careful when you use it.
100% agree. Ivan, 5-cost, 3/4, has Revenge. When it comes back, it'll be a 3-cost unit. It'll gain 6 HP and it has combo. So I think we just discussed before, like, it could be the Tyrant replacement, but it won't be stupid.
No, this card doesn't replace Tyrant.
No, it doesn't? Okay, never mind.
So there's nothing like that.
It's nothing like Tyrant. I don't know. Someone said, is this the Tyrant replacement? And I think even I said, I was like, I don't think it is. But it could be.
I don't like the 4 HP. If he was a 3/5, I would like him a lot better.
I guess.
It's because you're playing him for 5, so I mean it's kind of expensive.
It is.
Obviously, when he comes back, it's really good when he comes back, but I don't know.
It's a bit weird, I guess. Yeah.
Well, it's not weird. It's just like, okay, you're gonna play him for 5, but then he'll trade with a 3-cost unit.
Yeah, I guess his HP should have been a bit higher. That's all. But yeah,
if he had 5 HP, just a 1 HP difference, then he would be able to kill a 3/5, and then your opponent would still have to block again with another unit to kill him.
Yeah.
So then I think that would have been way better. But because he trades with the 3-cost unit, I kind of don't like that.
No, that's fair enough. So that's Ivan for you, the twins. Oichi was revealed, as you know, all the heroes were when Ada was revealed, to 5-cost 2/9 human spirit. When played, she destroys one of the random friendly spirit unit and places it back in the previously occupied board slot. If the slot is occupied, the unit will not be replaced. So it's another way just to cycle a spirit on the field. Especially the ones that, you know, can buff the shit in your hand and all that crap.
No, I think it's a good card because you can use it to get buffs off. Like, let's say, like,
yeah,
you know the wheel. You have there's Thunder Ear. Is it Thunder Ear?
Thunder Ear. That's it.
And then the other 3-cost basic, the one that gives attack.
Yeah.
So like you play that, you play Oichi. Oichi kills it. It brings it back, and then you get the buff on Oichi. And then you get the same unit back to get another buff potentially.
Yeah, no, that's how I see it. Like, yeah, you're just destroying the spirit units that have got some good effects, and you're just recycling them. Even Blight, drop her, pop Blight. That's expensive. That's expensive play. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying that's an option.
It's an option, but it's too expensive in my opinion.
It's too expensive. Unless you know you're going to pop the field and you can get this combo right. But yeah,
that's an expensive combo.
But yeah, the 5/3 combos is fine. Alright, punishment for betrayal. This was revealed. 5-cost action. Destroy one random enemy unit with 3 or more attack, and you give a random friendly unit +1/+1. So even if they destroy your unit, the destroy still goes off. So I think this is good. Like I said, I think this was a good choice. Like, you know, you're just popping a unit with 3 or more attack.
I haven't seen anyone play this card yet.
Really? I have.
I haven't seen anyone play it.
I've seen it at least a few times now. I think it works perfectly fine.
I mean, it's fine. It's just there's better destroyers in my opinion.
Probably is better destroyers, but yeah. But yeah, no, it's still fine. A wound and a thirst. 5-cost legendary. Give one friendly unit +2 attack. Destroy all enemy units with HP less than or equal to that unit's attack.
I think there's like, especially on a unit like Bison.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna buff it with Psycho Power. I mean, I guess that's why Bison's on the card. So like, I think the best scenario for this card is like if you have like a Bibson on the board.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gave it like a Psycho Power. And then you use this card.
And then you pop it.
But not right after each other. You use it later, like when you need to.
Yeah. So it is a board wipe. Just so you know, this is a board wipe for 5. You just gotta make sure the unit you're board wiping that's got a pretty good attack that's going to wipe their field.
I mean, I think if your unit has at least 5 attack, I think you're generally gonna board wipe everything.
Generally, like, because you are giving the unit +2 attack. You are giving it additional +2. Just remember that. So, just gotta keep that in mind. And then, you know.
Yeah, no, but the problem is, if your unit is destroyed, the effect whiffs.
It does whiff, yeah.
So that's why, like I said, that's why I said Bison, because Bison has Veil. So units that have Veil, like, take advantage of this card because it can't remove it, right?
Yeah, that's true. I get you there. Putting it on a Veil unit, it's a better choice. So
But
I'm
otherwise
cool with
than
that.
that, like you can still use this on a non-veil unit. It's just like there's that risk factor when you're playing against black. Like black versus black, you use this, they have a destroy, then you just whiff your 5-cost legendary. Which
Yeah.
you just gotta keep in.
Yeah, it's just something to keep in mind, which is fine. I get that. So it's a legendary, and I'm fine for it being a legendary for a 1-cost thing. So 1 time only.
Yeah, this card is a high risk, high reward, in my opinion.
It is high risk, high reward. That's what I fucking want out of black. I want all these high risk, high rewards because that makes you think more. Astolis, the new one, 6-cost, 5/1. It has rush. When played, it gains HP equal to the amount of life sacrificed. This was revealed, I think, just before. So it's got a maximum of 9, so you can't abuse your life sacking for this thing. But to be honest, this thing coming at a 5/10 when hitting the board is a good feeling. I ain't gonna lie. In a spike launch deck, this Astolis wrecks house, especially if you're also able to give it the 1-cost action, and if it targets it.
I like this card.
Say it again. You sort of slightly broke up there.
I like this card.
Yeah.
Didn't really like it at first, but then after seeing it in play, like yeah.
It's really good. I'm like, I think I'm okay that it doesn't have flight. Dango said if it had flight, it'd be stupid. To be truthfully honest,
Yeah,
I have to agree. If it had flight, it'd be nuts. Because it's such a tanky unit, and all you need to really in spike launch, it's not hard. Like if you get those that action card, high altitude, off at least twice, and then you just like. You summon another unit, and then you summon, if you can get this on the field, bam, man, Astolis is already like rocking in. So it's a good, powerful unit. I really do like it a lot.
Yeah, strong.
All right, Albert Wesker. So this is the new Wesker. He's a 6-cost 3/4. This guy was already revealed. He's got Revenge +1/+3. When you play him on the field, he places another Albert Wesker of himself basically onto the field, which has Seal instead. So there are ways to take advantage of that because you are basically getting another copy of him for free.
He's a good card. He's definitely a good card, but people are trying way too hard to make a deck built around him, and that's not gonna work. It's a meme. It's not good.
I wouldn't build it around him. I would just put him in there as a supporting unit. If I've got the action card that I know I can take advantage of the clone copy, I will.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the people that are actually like just playing him as their only unit and then just trying to like duplicate him as much as possible.
Oh God, no! Why? Just
No, I've ran into a couple of those Wesker decks, and at first it starts off strong, but then like towards the mid to late game, it just falls off, or you can counter them. Like it just, especially with Ada, because Ada just, yeah, you're not gonna get that off. Like she can just bounce all your stuff.
exactly.
Like you give it revenge. Yeah.
He's coming back
with how the with Ada being introduced into the game and like making bouncing more accessible. Like through the lock mechanic and stuff like that, like this card, like being able to duplicate it and keep spamming it, it's not that great because eventually it's gonna get bounced and your revenge is gone, and then it becomes a 6-cost unit again, and now you have to play 6 MP to play this card again. So
yeah, like in a deck I'd probably 1 or 2. I would use it as a supporting revenge. I wouldn't base the whole deck around it. Not that stupid. Jeez.
Yeah, to play a deck solely based on Albert Wesker is not a good idea. But he's definitely a good revenge card. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely a good one. Sergei Vladimir, 7-cost 3/8. When played, if your deck has 15 or less cards, he places 1 Twin Tyrant on the field. So basically, he brings Ivan to the field.
Ivan and Ivan.
Yeah. I don't know. Ivan, but anyway, he brings the twins to the field. He's a 7-cost, so you're getting the twins as well with him. But your deck's got to be 15 or less. So this is your late game play, mid to late game.
If he didn't have that 15 or less cards, 15 or less cards, he would have 15 or less twin tyrants. 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 He would have 15 or less twin stipulation, then I think he would be okay. But because he does have that, I think he's bad.
The 15 or less is when as why I looked at it, like, okay, maybe I can revisit Mill in that situation. But then again, I don't know. I would need to see. I would have to wait till more cards are revealed in the next expansion and see, because then if there's enough support to make it really work, then I would definitely do it.
I don't think he fits in Mill.
I don't know.
And then at the same time, his stats for 7 costs aren't that great. 3/8. I mean, I could get an Uro to like 4/15 for 4 costs, or like 8. It's an 8 mana play. Like you drop the net and then you ascend with Uro, and it's a 4/15. Well, this is a 7 and it's like 3/8. It's pathetic.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
he's
cool.
not good.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool to bring a unit, but yeah.
If he
deck
was
is
cheaper
ridiculous.
than me, but because he's 7 cost, I don't think he's worth it.
Probably not. Alright, Dead Dictator M. Bison, 7 cost, 3/9. Dude is amazing. While on the field, give your hero immune to life sacrifice effects. When another unit dies, and that means any unit, add a psycho power to your X pocket. If you ascend him, he gains Veil, and he destroys a random enemy unit with 5 HP or less. A dude is a beast.
Yeah, this card's good.
It's just ridiculous.
Destroys a unit, right? Has Veil, gives you infinite cycle powers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty nuts.
It is pretty nuts. So, it's definitely just anywhere in black decks right now because it's just so good. Like, why would you not run it?
Just keep aware that if you play him without ascending him, he's not as good.
No. You want to ascend this dude because you want that Veil. That's all I can say out of that. You really need that Veil on him. But otherwise, yeah. Dread Dictator Bison, a really good card. And to finish things off, Nemesis T-Type. So a new Nemesis, 8/5/12. When an opponent uses an action card, neg 2 HP. When HP is 5 or less, he gains +1 attack. So I like it, but I don't know where it fits.
I don't like it because like right now we're in action heavy meta, so he'll die pretty quickly.
Yeah, I kind of hate this action heavy meta crap. So, which is fine, but whatever. But yeah, I like it, but yeah, he won't go anywhere as it stands.
I mean, you can probably make some kind of deck that can utilize him, but I just don't know.
Probably give him that 3-cost action that gives him +2/+5. just keep stacking health on this guy.
I mean, you could give him revenge, and then
Make him come back as a 4-cost. Which would be pretty funny, actually.
Because as a revenge unit, I think he'd be pretty good.
As a revenge unit, yeah, I think it'd be sweet. If it had revenge, so that's the only downside. I kind of wish it did have revenge, just because, alright, I'm going to play him, just because I'm bringing Nemesis back at 4 with whatever stats, so sweet as. Very, very sweet as. But yeah, I believe, yeah, that's it, guys. That's pretty much Black in a nutshell. They got some stuff, and I think it's fine. Not everything is completely stupid in here, and I'm okay with that, just based on everything that's happened in the past 4 months of TEPPEN.
Yeah, I think they got enough cards, but like, they seem pretty fair, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll go with the fact that they seem pretty damn fair, and we'll go from there. So, yay. But yeah, overall, we just think that. So, I guess there is some stuff I want to look into for Black, just for the hell of it, to see what's there. But otherwise, yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. I thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave those likes and comments as always, guys. Thank you again, my man Hunter. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, see you.
We'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the first deck showcase of Ada, because I've got something ready that works. I know it's good. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, ciao and byes. Bye bye.
Everyone.